Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam. Don't forget to subscribe. I just want to say that I have been really neglectful to honestly not only my YouTube but my Instagram as well. This last month has been insanely difficult. I mentioned in a previous video that I was diagnosed with bladder cancer and I had to have surgery for it. From that surgery, literally like any complication like the doctor was like, you're gonna have, I had. And it's just been making me like super depressed. Fuck that dumbass bullshit. I'm done being depressed and tired and like annoyed with myself. Like I'm just gonna like go back to like my old filming habits and keep uploading content for you guys. I did this really fun like makeup look today. It's definitely a little bit editorial. It's not something that like everyone was gonna want to wear, and like some people are gonna be like, you're fucking stupid and ugly. But whatever, bitch, I think you're ugly. I really hope that this inspires you to do something like really fun and unique and a little bit different. I'm gonna teach you guys how I like fake bleached my eyebrows and how to achieve this super intense and dramatic glossy eye look. If you want to see how I achieved this look, please stay tuned. How do my tits look? I just got out of the shower, as you can see, so I've already prepped my face with some moisturizer. So we're just gonna go right in with some primer. This is one of my favorite primers currently. I pretty much use it every day. It's just the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. You don't really need that much at all. I kind of warm it up in my hands just a little bit, and then I just tap it on my T-zone, and then I'll rub it out to the other areas of my face. I recently, I basically fucking robbed American Apparel. No, because you know, they're like going out of business, woo, thank God. But they're having like 80% off everything, and I got all this really cute like underwear and like bra and shit, and this freaking sports bra is like the most comfortable thing ever. I'm never taking it off, and I wish I bought like 6 of them because I think they were $3. Once I'm done with that primer, I'm gonna go in with another primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish water primer. Just spray way too much of this, literally, it smells like cucumber, all over your face. Now that this is like essentially dried, we're gonna go in with some foundation. This is currently my new freaking obsession by Tarte. It's the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. I am in light neutral. I'm gonna be using the Sephora blending sponge. It's really dirty because it's white, but it's $12 compared to the $20 like original beauty blender, and this one's like much firmer. You don't even need to use it wet. I still do anyway, but holy shit, it's literally my new favorite way to just blend out foundation. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this foundation all over my face and blend it in. So now that we completed our foundation, I'm just gonna spot conceal with my go-to ride or die Tarte. It's another Tarte product. Tarte, sponsor me, hi. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is the light medium. This is my actual skin tone. And what I do with this is I just go over like any little blemishes that weren't really covered as much as I'd like them to be. I'm just gonna go in with my concealer beauty blender, which I fucking ripped a huge asshole in. Oh my god, I just said Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It's like the hottest freaking concealer on the market right now. It's just fucking amazing. I highly recommend it. Now that my base is done, I'm going to highlight. We're gonna be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This one I'm gonna go in light. For highlighting, you wanna always go about this is my old one. You always wanna go about 2 shades lighter than your original skin tone. I go 3. I like a intense highlight. I don't know, that's just what I like, but do you? Some people only use 1 shade lighter. Some people, like me, use 3. And yeah, I'm just going to be highlighting down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. When you go down the bridge of your nose, you want to make that line as straight as possible, or else you're going to accidentally make your nose appear crooked, and unless you're going for that, you don't want that look. Great, and we're just going to blend this in with the fucking asshole. done highlighting those areas, I'm gonna highlight under my eyes. And with this concealer, you really don't need that much. A little goes a really long way. So what I like to do is first, I just put it in the corners right here. And then I blend outwards and I see, you know, if I need more coverage from there. So this did a pretty good job concealing. I am gonna add just a little bit more highlight because I'm an ugly, tired bitch. Now you want to set this relatively quickly. I use the Kat Von D, what is this full name called? The Kat Von D Lock-It Brightening Powder and Petal. I just take literally the brush that I was using to conceal, dip this right in, and then very quickly just kind of dab this under my eyes. And I put this everywhere where the concealer is. Now, to finish setting the face, I'm gonna go in with my Cover FX Matte Setting Powder, which I actually just recently discovered. I've been hearing some other beauty gurus talking about it as well, and I was like, fuck, if fucking Jaclyn Hill likes this powder, then so should I. Go ahead and I actually take this little poof, and I just very lightly kind of like tap that. I don't even fill the whole little poofy, and then I just pack this on the rest of my face. Now we're gonna move on to the fun part. We are gonna faux bleach our brows. So to fake bleach your brows, you're gonna want a clean spoolie. First, you wanna get a super light concealer. And you also wanna use a pure white, either A, concealer, or B, like what I'm gonna be using, the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. The way I actually learned how to do this was through the Kat Von D Beauty YouTube channel. I know, fucking shit on me. We're gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, put like the tiniest amount on the back of our hand. We're gonna take our spoolie. You wanna brush all the hairs up. So once I brush them up in the way that I'd like, I'm gonna take this spoolie, I'm gonna take the little bit of concealer, and I'm just gonna literally like roll it around in this. But you really don't need that much. So even though I'm kind of rolling the whole thing on my hand, this probably is a little bit too much. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like tap it off on my hand, take the spoolie and brush it through the hair. It's gonna look kind of weird at first, and it's not gonna look like they're bleached at all. But this is just kind of like a base that we're creating, and you can kind of keep dipping your spoolie back into the light concealer. Think of this step as the color correcting portion. We're making them as neutral as possible. So when we go ahead and we put the NYX on, it has not only a base to stick to, but the white really kind of shows up a little bit and it mixes with the light concealer. Cool. Once you're satisfied with that, we're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other brow. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and we're just gonna actually like cover this, like covering it by just literally drawing on the spoolie. And we're just gonna kind of like tap off a little bit of the excess. We're just gonna go in and go on top of the light concealer. We're almost done. The final thing that we need to do to complete our faux bleached eyebrows is we're just gonna go back in with a little bit of that light concealer, and we're just gonna blend this all together. You want these to obviously last throughout the day, so you can take any of your favorite eyebrow gel to kind of set them. My current favorite is by e.l.f. and it's actually their like clear eyebrow / clear mascara, and it works wonderfully. It's literally a fucking $1. I'm gonna start finishing up our face. First step is I want to wipe away, even though you can't really see any of the translucent powder that I used to set my face, it's still there. So I'm just gonna take like a really big fluffy brush. Now now we are just gonna bronze the face up a little bit. Currently, this is like, my favorite powder for like bronzing and contouring. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. It's called the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour. Okay, we get it, dude. You fucking contour. This fucking bronze color is perfect for my skin tone. It's so freaking creamy. It doesn't apply patchy. And I believe this palette is like, I don't know, $5 or $6. It's amazing. So on the same brush that I just used to kind of wipe away this product, I'm gonna put a little bit up here, kind of on my forehead, a little bit on the chin, get this fucking double chin out the way. Every single fucking time I record a video and I put on hoops and jewelry because I want to look fucking cool, I realize how absolutely annoying it is to apply makeup with jewelry on. For blush, I'm going to be using the NARS blush in Orgasm. I actually just bought this like a little while ago. I have never really used the NARS blush before, and holy fucking shit, I love it. It's literally gorgeous. It's like this peachy blush with like these golden undertones, and this is the Morphe Y5. It's from their like gold collection or something. I don't know, it's really nice. And I'm just gonna put this literally on the apples of my cheek and kind of blend outward. Look, do you see how subtle this is? But like so freaking radiant, and adds like such a nice sheerness and a glow to the cheeks. I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Once you're satisfied with the blush, we are just gonna highlight the high points of our face. I'm gonna be going in with 2 different highlighters today, both of them by Becca Cosmetics, one of them in Moonstone, the other one in Champagne Up. This is a Morphe M501 blending brush. I really like it, or blending brush, highlighting brush. Take the Moonstone and just pop it on the high points of your cheeks. Take that and just kind of put it all above your brow. So now that I'm done with the Moonstone, we're gonna go in with the Champagne Pop and just literally add it to any place that you previously added highlighter. Look at that glow. We are done with our face, bitches. So, to set all of our hard work in place, first I'm gonna go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. What this does is it absorbs all the extra powder on my face, and it just kind of makes everything a lot more luminous. I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Lacket Setting Spray. So I am just going to take my hair out of this towel, and then I will be right back. I am back, looking like a poodle more than ever. A huge, huge disclaimer when working with gloss or doing a glossy eyelid. It is absolutely not a long-wearing look. Excuse me, I fucking can't stop burping today. I'm gonna be going into the NYX Ultimate Basics palette and going with this just plain shadow packing brush. We're just gonna fucking go for it. Coolest part about using gloss for your eyeshadow look is you do not have to worry about blending, you don't have to worry about like neatness. Because the gloss already kind of makes it a little bit messy and creasy, you don't need to spend a ton of time like focusing on like layering the shadow. You can just kind of play around with it and just really put it down wherever you'd like. I'm already not liking the color payoff of this eyeshadow, so I think I'm gonna give it like a couple more chances, and then I'm gonna switch to a different blue that I know is like way more pigmented than this. Honestly, this is why I really like trying products like on camera for you guys. You can see very honestly what the color payoff is for these shadows. But because I don't have a lot of fucking time right now, I'm going to put this palette away and I'm going to grab a blue that I know is pigmented enough. I'm gonna take out my Libra Z palette. This is a Makeup Geek individual loose eyeshadow. It's called Poolside. I'm just gonna go over this with this, plus this one has a little bit more of like a glitter to it, and I really like that. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing to the other eye. best of blending. It's like kind of sporadic and a little bit messy, but I really, really like that. And taking a brush that doesn't have any product on it except for the product you're picking up from your eye and blending it up, it's creating this dimension without having to add more shadow, but it still makes it like a two-dimensional look. Real quick, we want to just do pretty much the same thing on the lower lash line. So the Morphe M433. Since I want it to be a very like blended, blown out type-esque look, I am gonna actually go back into the NYX Ultimate palette and use that original blue that we used because it's not super, super pigmented, and in this case, that's what I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna take that Morphe brush, dip that in, and then just literally run it along the lower lash line. So before you use any type of gloss on your eyes, you always wanna put mascara on first. If not, it just becomes a fucking mess. To add a slight pop to the inner corner, I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D Alchemist palette in the shade Blue Sapphire, which is this one right here. People are fucking stoked on this palette. I don't know. I am like slightly disappointed. I haven't really gotten a chance to like play around with it in like a whole bunch of different ways. Actually, this looks really pretty right now. It doesn't really like show up on top of shadow, but it looks really pretty right now, so fuck me, right? So yeah, I'm just putting this all over the inner corner, and I'm putting a lot on. I'm just using actual lip gloss. Here we go again, another fucking burp. And in my experience, I have found that it works just fine. I put the littlest amount on my hand, like the littlest amount. And what I'm doing right now is I'm taking my little baby pinky finger and I'm warming this gloss up on the back of my hand. And the way you want to go in with this onto the lid is you don't want to rub it. You're going to rub everything all over the place and it's going to look a mess. You want to take a tiny amount, rubbed in, and you want to just literally pat it, like dab it on to your lid without rubbing it anywhere. And I'm not going to put this all over my eye because I have pretty big eyelids, so I know for a fact that when I blink, it's gonna transfer up to my crease anyway. I'm just gonna let it do it naturally, and I find that it like lasts longer when I do it that way. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit more gloss. The tinier amount that you use, like the better. There is your finished glossy eye look. I'm just gonna throw on a relatively neutral lip real quick, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. I threw on a lipstick, a pretty neutral lipstick. I wanted to keep it relatively simple just because this look is already pretty dramatic enough. This is how you can achieve a faux bleached eyebrow look with a super bright, intense, and dramatic glossy eyelid. This look particularly is not super long wearing. That's okay for me. I really like that look. I love like messy things, if you know me at all. I'm a goddamn mess, and 99% of the time, my makeup does not look like what it looks like on the internet. Thanks again for tuning in. Filming this today was like so much fun. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. I want to say thank you to everyone who has either reached out at me, who has literally stopped me on the street. Girl, I'm talking to you. You fucking know who you are. Thank you so much for all the like random love and support I'm getting from like everybody, from people I kind of know to people I like don't know. I appreciate it, and honestly, that's kind of why I was like, fuck, I need to just like sit down and like record this video again. But please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to comment down below. Give me a thumbs up if you not only like my titties, but if you like the content of this video. And also, please follow me on Instagram. My name is Trash Girl. Until next time, bitches, I fucking love you. Mwah. Bye.